When you're falling, I'll be there above all.
She just looks at you, raises the shot glass towards you, swig, and give me a second here. This might actually wants to be a champ, but don't know if it can pull it off. Give me there we go. She takes it. Yeah, kind of like a bit of a grimace, but that's about it. And she's actually gonna saunter over towards you.
Score 1, Firebrand.
Mm-hmm. gonna plant the helmet right beside you. Get onto the stool next to you. Turn, look directly at you. What the hell do you think you're doing here? What? He's gonna start shaking your head. It's like, what are you here for? You're not supposed to leave your rock. I don't understand.
Well, come on, it's not like I have to stay in the nest all day. Besides, I got friends I can talk to.
Yeah,
Places
friends.
I can drink.
Yeah, friends.
People I
I noticed you going and talking to the Duke. It's a piece of shit.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, it's the slimiest bastard you've ever seen.
Well, the smoking habit kind of tipped me off.
Yeah, I got it on good authority. His mercenaries aren't exactly used for the most savory work.
And I'll just sort of like nod a little solemnly to that.
Mm.
Well, that
Yes.
said...
Hmm?
No, you first.
No, I after you, I insist.
Still, I saw what you did to Arsenal.
I guess, and I saw what you did to my mates, so guess we're even, huh? I'm just gonna take another swig.
Right, and I'll go ahead and take a little drink too. I mean, I guess I could say I still owe you for it, but I'm curious, where'd you get a hold of something like that? I haven't seen anyone use something like it yet.
Something like what?
I think he said it was a microwave gun. Is that right?
Gonna kind of open up her arms, like, as you can see, I'm fairly unarmed.
Well,
Don't know
obviously it's
what
not
you
on
think-
you right now.
Well, no. But you're assuming I have one.
What, are you saying you didn't use one?
I am saying that I didn't use a microwave gun, no.
Oh, fine then, keep your secrets. I'll just like smirk a little bit.
God damn. Morphs into Gandalf.
No, that's Frodo's line. You failed.
No, I'm saying she morphs into Gandalf.
Okay.
You're already Frodo.
Oh yeah, been there the whole time.
And she's gonna kind of sit in silence for a couple of seconds. It's like, all right, here's the deal. I won't follow you when you leave, and you won't follow me. How about that?
You're laughing.
Yeah. I'll look and say, well, I'm not so sure, because that thing you have, it looks a little familiar.
Does it? What thing? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know what you planned for it, but I could pay you back for it. Maybe you could find something else.
Well, I already traded a lot of money for this, so my superiors kind of want it.
I'll just sort of nod a little bit. Well then, I think I'll just go ahead and sit here, enjoy another drink. You can go ahead and go on. I don't have a problem with you right now, but all of my friends do. But try to keep that in mind if you're going to go ahead and trade away their things.
I'll keep that in mind. And she's going to finish the drink, turn it upside down, slap it onto the bar, throw a couple coins on there, and go to the bathroom. All right. And are you going to wait for her to come out?
I'm definitely going to go ahead and say quietly to my drink and Scrap, of course, like, she's going to find some way to slip out on this end, I think.
Which end?
Whatever end that bathroom's on.
There's a bathroom? I can't see pointers.
Like, I don't have, like, a map, so I can't just, like, say north or something here.
Yeah, you don't have a map or a compass here.
Northwest.
No, the bathroom is on the opposite side that the door is on.
Right, so I'll say, like, back end of the building.
Scrap will just be like, okay, how tall is this building?
How tall is it? Was an older factory, like maybe 40, 50 feet?
Scrap is now on the ceiling, or on the
Stories.
ceiling, roof.
Nice.
And he's just going to just camp out on the ledge on the opposite side of where he thinks Firebrand is.
So you walk across the roof to the other side?
Yeah, I'm peering over the edges, like seeing if there's another, like a back door or a window. I can't see the back door or the window, but
So
see
with
someone. Go ahead.
there'd be a slight like pong sound, and if you were to look up Firebrand, you would see Scrap appearing on the glass roof.
I guess I wasn't looking.
Yeah. But like you would notice as soon as you got there, but he would appear on the glass roof, and like a couple people would look up. It's like, because they're used to dealing with
Just some random fucking kid on the
Yeah.
ceiling. Like,
This might
whatever.
be the time to order another drink.
Hey guys, look at that over there, and just point at like the corner.
appears in the corner.
No, nothing. I guess like pong. Take a step back. But yeah, I'll throw my legs over a ledge where I think. Actually, well, if I can, is the glass? There's not. It's not tinted anywhere. It's just straight up glass.
Yeah.
If I'm able to, because it's just if I don't like throw myself on top of it, can I just like peer in and see if I can't see where the bathrooms might be?
You were able to identify that, yeah.
I will wait on the side of the roof where yes, they are.
Okay. So after maybe 30 seconds, you see a hand come up out of the pavement in the alleyway behind the place. It doesn't like
Mhm.
burst out of the ground or anything. It just kind of clips out of the ground. And it starts pulling something upwards. And you see this figure pull herself up out of the ground like she's pulling herself out of a pool.
Well, now she understands, or she will understand in just a moment, that while Firebrand said, I won't follow you, I absolutely despise this person. For reasons that I didn't actually see, but got a good enough reason to. And I will then leap from the roof on top of, like right on top of her.
Right, when I see you leap, I'm just gonna say into your ear, try not to break the club. I'm
I
still
will
trying to
break
keep
her.
a good reputation, okay?
Well, she's popping out of the back, like the back place outside. Wait, you said she's like
right,
on the
so
ground
don't
below,
throw her
right?
back into the club or anything.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, okay.
And I will go ahead and sit here and drink. I have followed through with my agreement. I'm gonna, could I fish for a hero point?
You may.
This for here. I am not fighting. I am drinking.
Yeah, it's like I will not fight. It's like that is worth a hero point. Jeez. All right, let me bastardize a map that I had set up. Okay. Are you ready for this totally original, not just a couple things deleted map? Okay,
Yes.
Oh boy.
bring everybody over here. Okay.
Wait a
So-
second.
Pay no attention.
With pre-placed battle damage too.
Pay no attention.
Cote Noir is a rough place. They're just chunks of concrete missing
There's
off every
just-
corner.
Default battle damage everywhere. Okay.
Realistic battle damage.
Wowie. Too big. Okay. And so you'd probably be dropping off of this thing here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so make a stealth check as you huck yourself off this roof. Oof.
I still have good stealth. I just never need to use it because we just obliterate everything.
Pretty much.
I made
Okay.
a stealthy kid and then put gloves on him.
So let's do that. Oh, jeez. So yeah, for
Honestly,
this,
who would expect this?
no one would expect such a thing. So so right now, for the purpose of this, you go first, and she is vulnerable.
Oh well, she's getting decked square in the
Clobbered.
back.
Okay, this is a fight now.
I'm not. Yeah, this is
What
what
do you
I
think
do.
Scrap was gonna do?
Roll
I'm gonna talk.
roll initiative just for
Just-
after this surprise round.
Right.
Okay. No, these are appropriate for just punching somebody in the back of the head in an alleyway. We'll do this.
I've
one.
honestly been not blasting, but I've been having the Yakuza 0 going on the background this whole club scene. And it works out pretty
Nice.
good because it's just like really, what's the word?
It's a bunch of
Let's just-
gangsters.
Strong guitar is the Yakuza 0 soundtrack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So
How do you like
well,
going twice?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
pretty
miss-
much.
I'm gonna miss both times, and she's gonna be like, "Who are you?"
Nani?
Okay, let's try the first one. Let's just try and get in there.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.
That's a wow. Okay. That's a toughness. Just
This
gets
is the toughness.
decimated first hit. That'd be incredible.
Okay.
Okay, so that is an injury. See, I like what I'm seeing right now is a Captain Kirk drop, but I don't
I
know.
would think I would think I just kind of apparate behind her actually, because it's far enough down where I can just like and appear down there.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I didn't teleport behind her. I just showed up behind her.
Ah,
Because if I teleported
Alright.
behind her, it means I was looking at her and then appeared behind.
and now the turn order has begun. So,
Oh wait,
She-
hold
she-
on. Wait, there was one thing I forgot to do.
oh,
I forgot to fast grab.
yes.
So she just has to make. I wrote down trip and I wrote down smash, but I always forget to write down.
I believe it's dodge against your strength DC.
Yes.
So this is a
Using the better of strength or dodge.
yes. So this is a DC 20.
Oh yeah, she does.
Okay. Gets clocked in the back of the head, but she manages to wriggle out of your grab and is facing you now. But you still have her on the back foot, so it is your turn.
Okay, let's actually see if I hit her in the first place. No, wait, I have a hero
Nope.
point. No, I'm not gonna go out like
Don't
this.
use a hero point on that
Fuck,
shit.
No. Okay, fine.
I think you could just extra effort for it too, can't you? I can't remember.
I could just extra effort and try again.
I mean, you could.
Unless her parry is that low.
Oh no, that doesn't hit.
Okay, I just wanted to check because my parry. Okay, no, I'd get that, so that's fair. But I
Yeah, just-
will
Extra effort, take another swing.
just try this again. Fuck.
That does not hit.
All right. Well, I'm currently. Oh, I probably should move myself up. There we go. I'm currently.
Okay.
So I guess I missed once, missed twice, and Scrap's gonna go. We have problems.
It's like sip. Okay.
Gurgling.
No, not. I'm saying it to her, not to
Oh.
Firebrand. I know he wouldn't help me. He's not like that. I meant like he's in a place where he can't just be like, "Don't worry, citizens," and he'll fly out the front. That just
Yeah, I could break the glass ceiling of this whole place and alert
Well,
every criminal here. Come after me, guys.
exactly. I meant to
Yeah.
just have it seem like there's a bar fight going out back between two crazy bitches.
So the only so you say like we have a problem.
Yeah.
She's just going to grunt, like put the hand on the back of the head. There's a little bit of blood there, and it's going to hold out the hand, the same position you saw her do in Arsenal with. I assume that hits you.
Is that a? Well, yeah, it's 27. Yeah, for it's
Yeah.
no matter what.
So make a fortitude check. Hey, not much happens.
I guess it just like point blank, and Scrap just like stares.
Yeah. So seeing that, she's going to kind of take a step or two back and kind of settle into a defensive stance. And flex on you. Okay. So what she doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
I will take a step forward, and I will attempt to trip.
All right.
Actually, no. Wait. Would I? What would Scrap do? Punch things.
Punch.
What would I do? I'll give another punch a try, and then if that fails, then we have to break out the fancy shit.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Here's the scoop. Let me just see here. Because there's some bullshit that's about to happen.
Of course there is. I've never had a straight fight.
Nope.
It's always Firebrand that gets a slugfest. I'm fighting the fancy bitches.
Okay. Okay. Oh, no, that actually, wait. Rolls below 10%. I think that actually, wait. I haven't rolled this in a really long time.
Rolls below 10 plus 10.
Wait, that's supposed to be, oh shit. That's actually just a trash roll.
Oh no.
Oh god. So yeah, you hit her.
So does she puts up a defensive stance and I just get through?
Yes. Like, are you even like fainting or just like crunching through the defense?
This is haymakers.
Jeez.
Motherfucker.
That's another injury.
But it is another chance to grab.
It is.
Wait, would it be 20 or 25?
Which?
For the resist.
Oh yeah, the DC. It would be unless your strength is a 15, it would be a
Oh, that's
20.
right. Yeah, it's
because it's
10.
off 10. Yeah,
Dude.
fresh out of luck. Okay. So now. Okay. So, it is obviously not working. So, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do this. And she's going to stick a hand out right in front of you. And I assume that hits you, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And you feel this pressure crushing in on you from all sides. And you're actually lifted up off the ground by like a couple of centimeters.
Well, that's great.
So make a DC 25 toughness.
Ouch.
That's 2, right?
Hold on. Let's just go ahead and put that down to 0 and try this again. This is what I want. I don't want to have this happen. I will burn the hero point for this.
Oof.
Okay, I'll take 1. 1's better than 2.
Nice. Okay, so you take 1. And
Yes.
now... Now you make a dodge or strength against this DC. Because you have been grabbed as well.
Oh, dodge or strength. I'm like, fuck, my
Yes.
dodge sucks. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh shit! You actually get got.
my grabs or my lack of.
Okay,
my
so you
Keep
are
on my-
now, I believe, restrained. You are in the first degree of being grabbed, and she's actually going to take a couple steps away from you with you grabbed in the air. And she's keeping one arm held out towards you as you're just kind of getting smushed and lifted off the air. It is your turn.
Let's see here. When do I get to try and break out? Let's see here.
I believe you can actively try and break out as well as breaking out once in your turn.
Yeah, there's an escape action, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. Oh, it only takes the move. Good. Wait, shit. I guess, yeah, I mean, I'll try the escape actions. Just, yeah, normal. Make it of athletics or acrobatics against the routine check.
Okay.
Mother trucker.
That that is a one-off. What? I'm
16
sorry.
in athletics. No, it's okay. I have a chance. I mean,
Oh yeah,
If
you
I-
rolled quite poorly.
yeah, I rolled bad on that one. I was like, oh, my athletics is 16. I'll be fine. Ah, shit. All right, well,
Okay.
at least I end my turn and try again.
Oh
Let me
yeah,
just make-
because yeah.
Let me just
you-
see if it's the same thing both ways.
Yeah.
Because escape might be different than just trying to get up. Let's see here. You can drag or restrain event turn. I think it'd just be normal resisting. So not the acrobatics athletics again. So just do strength. Motherfucker.
Nope.
That's the
Damn.
second 4 in a row. I've rolled doubles.
Scrap is just getting embarrassed here.
I get to
Alright,
go
so-
again. Hey, she already
What?
hit twice. I only hit once.
What?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. That's not gonna happen. What's actually gonna happen is this. Is that not a? Oh, that's not an actual thing. Okay.
Yes. Oh.
It's not like she was really aiming anyway. So she's going to wind up. Well, not really wind up. She's going to wind up the arm, lift it up and to the side, and you are going to get absolutely yeeted. How much do you weigh?
150 pounds.
Oh no.
Sky's the limit.
It's okay. I don't take fall damage.
I know, that's gonna be the
Okay.
funny part.
If anything, I'll just land and go, oh my god, and have to run all the way back.
Yeah.
I do get to say a thing before I get fucking
Yeah.
hucked 10 blocks, though.
50. Oh no. So you're gonna get thrown over 1,000 feet across the cityscape. Dividing the maximum weight and the distance it can be thrown with this power, you can be thrown an incredible distance.
Yeah, it'd
So
be like
basically, you
that
just
rank
got-
minus weight rank or something.
You just got Goku thrown into a mountain.
Yeah, practically.
Tell me your one-liner before you just disappear, though.
You die first! Then it's gone.
Doubt it.
It's like,
Oh, you die first!
you die
Team
first!
Scrap is blasting off again.
And like you become like the little twinkle in the skies. You get launched, and
I guess I land somewhere.
yeah, you smash through a skylight and land directly into a hot tub. There's a man there with 2 dogs. The dogs are eating kibble out of 6 bowls arranged directly around him. He has a squeaky toy in one hand and a tape recorder in the other. He looks directly at you and says, "I can explain."
Is he in the hot tub as well, or is
Yes.
Are the dogs in the hot tub?
The dogs
like
are
how
not in
he-
the hot tub. The dogs are
I like how he
arrayed
has to
around
be the one
hot
to
tub.
explain. I just tumbled through his roof, and he's like, "I can explain." Scrap will just kind of he'll sit in the hot tub for a second. You know, just like, And he's gonna pull himself out. He doesn't even care. What floor am I on?
You're on like the 6th floor.
Is there like a window that's I don't have to break? Like, does he have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
open
It's like an
windows?
open window.
Scrapple just like
Just fall out of it.
just fall out the window. Just oh my god. Oh. You hear
I imagine at this point, Firebrand is actually stepping out of the club and just kind of asks, "So which direction did you go?"
well, let's see. What would happen? And so you hear the you die first, and then you kind of hear like some like a
A
probably
lot of whooshing, and I'm like, I'm very
a lot of
familiar with that
whooshing.
noise.
2 seconds of screaming before just kind of like a board like as he goes falling through sky. Glass shattering, water. I can explain, stuttering, more groaning, and then another large thump as he hits the concrete below, and he goes, "I have no idea." Look at the street signs. Does any of this look familiar?
Vaguely.
I'm
You're
somewhere in the city. Why? I was so close.
All right,
God
so I'll
damn
step
it.
out. I'll transform. I'll take
Wait,
the air, and I'll
there's
go
no Google
hunting
Maps
for
in
him
this
for a bit.
future?
Wait, is my phone okay?
yes, it survived.
Thank God.
It's a Neo Nokia, so
It runs on water.
unless it's stated otherwise, assume it survived.
Good. It's gonna die at the very end. It's gonna block a bullet for me, and that's it. That's just how it ends.
Beautiful.
No, my best friend. I guess I'll. Actually, wait. I would step out the window, and then try and pull myself on top of a roof, so the guy would just see a teenager fall into his thing, into his weird whatever the fuck he's doing, like walk out the window and then immediately vanish.
Nice.
What the hell is going on? What have I made of this character? He used to just punch things. Now he punches things and does really crazy shit.
Yes. It's perfect.
Alright.
But yeah, he just
I'll hunt him down to pick him up.
I'm
Alright.
soaking wet with weird chlorine and water and who knows what else.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't
Other
think we'd
fluid-
win that game.
What other fluids were swimming in that water?
Uh,
Oh, scrap! I didn't think we'd win that game.
I was close. She threw me.
It's fine,
She didn't
though.
throw me is wouldn't have been a problem, but she threw me, and so now I'm going to throw her straight into the ground. But I just had to.
You'll get the chance, because now we know where she's going.
Where's she going?
Well, I mean, or vaguely who she works for.
Is it the Liberty guys? Because that's why I started beating her up.
Well, no, she's taking that to her boss.
Taking what?
The chip.
What ship?
Oh, I guess I didn't get to mention that. Here, I'll go ahead and fill you in on what happened.
Just one question at a time. The chip. What chip? You know, the chip.
Alright, so I just like briefly fill you in. And so then I decided, I'd never win like that criminal underground game of, like chasing people and whatever. So I figured, if she feels like she got away successfully, she'll be less inclined to take countermeasures. But if she got away, it would have been suspicious that we didn't follow her, and she'd be more defended later on.
I guess that makes sense, but I'm still. Yeah, I'm still fuming. This is unacceptable.
it's a disgrace.
Like I said, we'll definitely get her on the come around.
I just can say that I clocked her twice to Arsenal. I think he'll agree. He'll appreciate that, right? He appreciates
Yeah,
beating.
I'll like literally tap like my colleague and go, "Hey, Arsenal,
Yeah.
cameras around X and Y Street, looking for microwave girl. You can keep track of her, right?"
No, I mean we've been kind of busy the last few days with stuff, but you ran into her again?
Oh yeah, and she had one of your chips.
Whoa! She had the chip?
And now he's awake.
Well, like, I'm just
Yeah,
to clarify, that is not the chip.
Okay.
As far as we're aware, it was.
It is
the chip.
a chip.
All chips
It
are
was-
the same to me.
It was tortilla.
All right, I'm already in there. I'm starting to. So where were you again exactly? Did you
Oh,
hear-
X and Y.
You hear keys?
Maybe about 1,000 feet from X and Z.
And of course, obviously, I have Epic in on it too, so
Mm-hmm.
I will roll Epic.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what's going on with my divining rod? Am I still just chanting in the corner?
For now, yes, because not too much time has passed. But I'm guessing once this has been okay. Okay. So you are able to find a bead on her after not too long. It looks like she is heading in a general northerly direction, but it looks like she is trying to generally avoid like the very public cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And right as you're like watching and tracking her along, she goes down the stairs to one of the service entrances and just walks through the door. Like the door's closed and she just walks through it.
Okay, she just went underground and she just went through a door?
Oh, right.
I've
You
already,
didn't see that last time because you were unconscious.
I've already got Epic one rescan thing to make sure it's not like she's walking through a holographic projection or something like that, because that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. So from all like the visual and texture detailing, it seems to be a real door.
So she can go through objects. It's
Yeah, I could have told
theoretically
you that.
possible. I mean, all matter is basically 90% space, so
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen so far, as I'm chanting in the.
So yeah, she went to one of the service tunnels, and there's no cameras down there, so who knows where she went from there.
I got a feeling that's one of the collective entrances. So I guess she's supposed to be Ordris.
Well, we know she's Ordris. We just don't know if she's main branch Ordris or the side branch that we're kind of on the side of, I guess.
Exactly. But I guess it doesn't matter which. Either way, they're gonna be up to something.
Actually,
Well, I guess it doesn't
hold
matter
on
which.
1 minute. We have our little project still in task because I built it in task, right? The connection to the collective.
Yes.
All right. I carefully query the collective to see if she is part of that or if they see her.
She's not part of the system,
Okay.
but there is visual data that say several of the members have seen her.
Okay, but not enough to like continue tracking her.
It's more than what is coincidental.
Okay. I may have another lead on her. The collective is it looks like collective is kind of keeping an eye on her.
Well, if she's actually mainstream branch, I imagine this might be part of some plan of theirs.
Is it enough that I might be able to track her down and try and get that chip back? Because right now I'm assuming it is from.
I guess we'd have to go investigate.
Like
Well, that's why I'm asking. I'm asking the GM. Am I getting enough information that I can try and track her?
Not currently, no. None of the adherents are actually seeing her right now. It's just stored data.
But there's enough stored data that is giving an indication that she's being watched as best as possible.
Not so much being watched as much as being interacted with on the occasional basis.
All right.
What location is that closest to? Is it like close to the wall or one of the Ordris redoubts?
Make a technology check, actually.
That sounds like an arsenal question there.
Yeah. Okay, so you you are able to determine the location, and as you're doing that, a virtual scope sweeps by, and you're able to just kind of bring yourself out of it just in time for it to pass over you.
Yeah.
And you can get back in, and you can determine the general location where this happened which was the building that the abandoned pump building that you guys went to before.
Where we found where the transmitter was the first time, or
Not the transmitter, the place
Meeting?
where Firebrand had that meeting.
okay.
Yeah.
So I pass that information along.
Okay.
So it seems like it's a popular meeting place.
I guess that's where they do their deals. In
Mhm.
other news, if we're still interested in this Hornet character, there is a way we could maybe find them.
Okay.
All you'd have to do is offer up a few minutes of Epic doing a few calculations or whatever. And while you're at it, go ahead and skim whatever information you want.
What kind of calculations are you talking about here?
Well, as far as I'm aware, probably terribly illegal ones.
In the main problem right now is where to do this. I'm gonna have to show up in the suit because he's trapped in the suit now. It's not even like we can hand him where before you could just hand me a memory chip and we can plug it in and work somewhere safe.
Right. So that'd be something to consider.
And weren't you heading out to talk to some shady people?
And those were the shady people in particular.
And
I
so
could hire an assassin for a few weeks. That's not the important part.
I'll do it.
Important part is betrayal.
You
Oh.
can almost hear the light bulb go over his head. I'll do it.
Oh, really? Huh, I thought it'd be actually be hard to convince you.
Well, as you just assuming, I mean, we talking about being able to get the Hornet, right? Or are you talking about somebody else?
Being able to get the Hornet.
Oh, all right.
I thought it would be harder to convince you to do this.
No, I misunderstood something you said. I was thinking something else, but still, we need to get a hold of him. We got the dirty bomb thing. We got to make sure they don't do that kind of shit again. Whoever you talk to, clear it 100%. Clear it 100% with him. Make sure he understands I'm coming in the suit.
I could definitely relay that to him, and we could just stagger
Because
our entrances.
I'd rather not make the agreement, show up, and then him thinking it's some sort of sting.
Right, of course. But you guys plan for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. And while this is going on, I'm going to say it's going to take a little while to organize everything. He seems to be
course.
okay with you bringing the suit, but he is organizing a independent location
Exactly.
in a fair. It's not in like a very secluded area. Like the public is fairly close by. There's not any danger of being like isolated,
Yeah.
but it's isolated enough that of course you can conduct things in private.
It's public enough that you don't have to expect a trap, but private enough that we can get in and out without making a fuss.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, I'm gonna go through that, and so that's gonna take a few days. It's gonna take enough days that, Axiom, the dowsing rod is almost complete. It's only wobbling a very small amount back and forth, facing east.
Okay, is it enough for me to start moving with it to get a better triangulation?
You could wait a little longer for it to get more precise, or you could use it now.
Okay, but it's more like, yeah, that's like 95 to like 98% accuracy, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that. All right, fine, we're good. Axiom, I think I got something. And I get up and I show the divining rod, and I'm like, this is going to point to your missing stuff.
So did you just announced yourself?
No,
You
I'm
called
sorry,
me Axiom.
Arsenal. Sorry, Arsenal.
I know.
Arsenal.
What? Oh God! Don't make me move fast like that. I am so fucking bruised.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, you got a nice view of Arsenal being suplexed into the ground, which is very nice to see.
Yes, the tech geek is actually training with the main melee guy on the base and getting his
Listen,
ass kicked.
take some Advil, chug an energy drink, put the suit on. Let's go find your.
I just kind of hold a hand out, not looking, and one of those drink buddies show up with it already there for me.
Yep. The base has bought a couple at this point. The non-alcoholic versions, of course.
All right, so you did take into consideration when you did this that I have some of the stuff here on the base, right? I mean, it'd be kind of pointless if you all
Yeah,
this does is point to what I already got.
the nature of the entire magical and I go into a very esoteric kind of pseudo-scientific equations, and I'm like a coefficient of the magical arcane energies is going to dictate that this is only going to look for missing things, not things that you already know where they are.
All right, just I'm rubber ducking it, man. That's all. We want to grab anybody else or just the two of us?
A firebrand, you want to tag along?
I just got back. What's up? What are we doing?
We're going to track down Arsenal's stuff.
Ooh, of course.
All right, with that, let's take off. So we start flying, and I start using the dowsing rod to basically steer us in a direction. I'm assuming at some point things going to start making a circle around an area.
You'd think that. It doesn't. You just keep going east, and you keep going east. You start to fly over. Alpina a little bit. You keep going. It's still pointing in the exact same direction until you get right up to the edge of the wall, and it is still pointing east.
Okay, Arsenal, I don't know what to tell you, but they may have just hawked your stuff to China or something like that.
What's Mordhau's what city's Mordhau's main corporate headquarters and or research division?
They have a main corporate headquarters and research division in Megacity 6, but they also have another research division in Megacity 1.
And Megacity 1 would be east of us, right?
Yes.
We also have this as a line. Can't we just plot a line on a map and see what it crosses through to? It might cross right through on their headquarters.
I'm assuming that's what Arsenal just did.
Yeah. Well, I made an assumption on that bit and stuff, so yeah. It's probably in the Mordhau research facility in Megacity 1. I mean, we worked all this. I did all my work in Megacity 6, but I remember some stuff got shipped over to 1.
So you want to do like a side quest and go get your stuff? I mean, how far away is this Mega City one?
I believe Mega City 1 has been mentioned to be Japan, and we are roughly in France.
It's pretty far.
I might have to buy you guys a plane ticket.
Yeah, can we fly first class? I've never flown first class before.
What's a plane?
Scrap, please. Don't break my heart.
Don't make him go get a deer again.
Oh no.
Well,
throw
I'm
that
just
deer
saying,
now.
I will start singing for you. I will show you the world, and it's not going to end. You're not going to be happy.
Well, Arsenal, how married are you to this gear? Do we want to go do this, or is this situation more pressing than your stuff?
It's and he takes a minute to really organize his thoughts. I get the impression you're a researcher of sorts. Imagine all of your tools, your research, everything you've worked on for the last 4 years has been destroyed and or taken. In theory, you could rebuild, but then there's also all this other shit that's going on too. A big part of me wants to go get it and do things I really shouldn't be thinking of doing to certain people. But we got other problems here. I'll make
So
do.
yeah, I'm still relatively new to that threat level, so I'm just asking, like, is that threat level high enough that we got to put this on pause, or can we
I
actually
think
make a
so.
little? Okay. All right. So we
Because-
know where it is. We know who has it. So we know whose ass we got to kick to get it back.
I mean, just trying to crack that damn manufacturing ship was more than we could handle on a lark. Trying to bust into one of the major Mordhau research facilities was probably more than we could handle, to be honest, especially when they'll probably be expecting me.
Well, then I guess we'll just have to do something that they don't expect.
Yeah, I'm thinking along some things along those lines.
Which actually just
If we need to get it
reaffirms the
back,
whole.
we'll get it back. We're here for you for that reason.
Yeah, so that reinforces the idea that maybe we need to think more strategically about how we're going to approach this and just rush in. And
Yeah.
we could do that. We could do that. I'm sure Scrap would love nothing than to tear holes through walls and destroy things. And
Fuck those guys.
Exactly. But you're right. Maybe we need to be a little bit more tactical and strategic about how we're going to approach the situation. And right now, I'm assuming all kinds of nonsense is about to start jumping off, and we need to be here to checkmate that.
What I would really love to do is scrap them from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
I thought you didn't have an orbital laser.
Wait, we have more lasers?
No, I'm talking about dropping you from orbit.
That still won't do anything. We've been over this. I just got
See-
thrown halfway across the city because guess what? I weigh nothing.
Well, do you understand? Have you ever heard of the arrow from heavens? You know, tungsten rod only weighs about 5
I think-
pounds, but it has enough force of a tactical nuclear weapon.
Does
I think
it
what Arsenal's
flail
trying
about?
to say. I think what Arsenal's trying to say is if you went down fist first, whatever in theory, whatever your fists would hit with such force that it would be the size of a nuclear weapon. In theory, we have to put that to the test. But I think that's what Arsenal's trying to say.
I don't think these things are indestructible. He says he kind of flexes his fingers like they're strong, but I don't know about re-entry.
I reach out and just pat you on the shoulder. I'm joking mostly.
I don't even know
I
anymore.
wouldn't drop you more from about 10,000 feet, anyways.
I'll have to try that.
It's like, I wouldn't drop you, haha, unless.
What if we strapped a bomb to him?
Yeah.
And then he teleports up 30 feet at the last second.
I don't change speed, I change direction. So it's like, whoa, and going up now, and then just start falling again.
Exactly.
Just perpetually, like, hopping around due to gravity.
See that way, you avoid the bomb
He has to come up
shooting
with
up.
he has to come up with some Portal-esque way of slowing his drop speed.
And I am
Yeah.
not smart enough to do that.
Here, Scrap. Here's the video game. It's called Portal. Play with this.
Scrub looks at the controller, looks at his hands, and goes, how many times do you have to go over this?
I've made oversized controllers for you.
Why?
He can do that. It's well within his skill set to make your oversized controllers like in 2 minutes.
Yeah, look, we got you an original Xbox controller just for you.
The hell's an Xbox?
The biggest controller on Earth.
Yeah, Arsenal literally retrofits an original Xbox to be a next-gen game console so he could play
Man,
Portal.
that came out way back when. This is 20XX. That stuff is old.
Yes, but it'll teach you how to use your teleport more effectively.
And it gives you an Oculus Rift or a headset.
That's battle.
Here's some really tiny controllers.
Okay,
So, I
anyway.
guess of our 3 plans, we are thinking of going and getting your stuff then, right?
Not now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put that on the action item list to be revisited at a later status update meeting.
We got bigger things to fry right now.
Is that the
Alright,
joke? 'Cause
so
they
which
had
one do we
microwave?
want to tackle?
Let's get Hornet so that we can prevent that group from doing more dirty bombs.
Alright.
Alright, so I'll go back and set up the meeting.
A couple of days have passed. The meeting is already scheduled for later this evening.
Perfect.
In fact, Arsenal, you could probably head there right now.
All right.
All right, I can astrally project and scout ahead without theoretically anyone knowing I'm there.
You could probably just come inside for a drink, man.
No one
Oh,
knows
no, we're
who
not
you are
meeting
in the
at- we're
first
not
place.
meeting at the bar.
I mean, a separate locale.
Yes. And yes, if you want to scout ahead, go ahead.
All right, so I astral before Arsenal gets there, I astrally project my body and scout the area. What do I?
Okay. Also, is your astral projection subtle or subtle 2, or is it actually invisible?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
real
it is
sensing
subtle
subtle
too.
too. So yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely is.
Okay.
Subtle too.
Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna scout out where it is. It looks like actually looks like an ice cream shop. And if you go through the walls and the floor, you can see in the basement there are several heavy looking goons and one guy who seems to be like standing beside a temporary table that's been set up with some instruments and equipment, and he's looking over the bank of freezers and looks like he's selecting some flavors.
Hey, if you're there, you might as well have some, right?
Yeah.
Can I investigate what's on the table?
Mm-hmm. Well, you can tell it looks like a lot of storage units, as well as a fair number of adapters, as well as like a couple of like mouse, keyboard, some monitors.
And what is the mood of everyone in the room?
The guards seem maybe a little apprehensive, but they're mostly fairly stoic, and the what appears to be the main guy is looking at the ice cream does not seem perturbed at all. Seems like he's having a whale of a time.
I'm assuming this main guy is the guy Arsenal is supposed to be meeting with.
Uh-huh.
All right, are there any other outer perimeter, like secret room full of goons in the?
It looks like there's a sniper on the roof, but he's got a headset in and he's not actively looking for anyone right now. It also looks like there are two guys in HWAP suits that have been they've been rebranded. They've been painted entirely gold and purple, and the Mordhau logos have been removed. Sure, not gold and purple, gold and white.
Okay,
Gold and
I was
purple's
about
different
to say.
character. Yeah,
Holy crap.
it's not that extra.
And just jostle my memory. Does that have any significance to me?
The Hwaps are the Morthouse exosuits that have some connection to the Arsenal suit, and they're basically anti supers technology.
I see. And the fact that they're gold and white means they've been appropriated by someone else other than Mordhaus.
Yep.
It would appear so.
Okay, important detail to know. All right, I travel back to my body. I get up and I go, yeah, it looks kind of shady. There's a sniper on the roof. There's some guys with some reappropriated Morehouse super suits, and there's a big computer set up in the basement with some storage devices and some dudes with some keyboards. And so yeah, I give them the general layout of what everyone is, where everyone is, and what everyone is doing.
I don't blame them. As long as they don't move, everything should be good. I assume Firebrand's going to be at least in the area, if not accompanying me entirely.
Right, yeah. I think the idea is I would go in first, explain the situation that Arsenal will be coming in his suit, because that's where the chip is and it's attached, it's not removable. So he'll be coming in that.
Well,
I'll be
no.
smoothing them out.
We've already
And then
we've
you'll
already
come.
done we've already cleared that.
We were able
Okay.
to talk on the phone while you were gone.
Yeah, you clear that ahead of time. And Arsenal, one thing Arsenal says, yeah, you don't say anything about the chip. You just say that I'm bringing the AI in question with me.
Okay, cool. So I'm just there. I'm just the source of the deal. That's all that's there.
Me and Scrap will stand by a bit further back if
I
you
might
guys need
just
backup, we'll
put myself on a
cook.
roof nearby.
Bamf him next to the sniper. So, how's the weather?
No, because that'll cause a panic. I'm much rather just have it so like, oh, the sniper's looking at you. I flip him off. Like, what? You're gonna shoot me? I dare him.
All right, so we get there.
Okay. Let's say a 2-story affair. Ice cream shop on the bottom. There's some sort of flat on the top.
Mhm.
And there's the basement, of course.
Yeah. So we go. I let Firebrand go in first. I follow. I have my hands not up, but out to the side a little bit, but definitely all the weapon ports closed.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to be as non-threatening but ready as possible, you know.
Okay.
Step in, go like, Duke, pleasure. Oh, is that like a fridge over there?
Okay, so let me describe what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
So you enter the main ice cream shop. It looks like it's closed for the day, but the door is unlocked, so that's how you enter.
Mhm.
The main floor, of course, is completely empty, but you can go down into the basement door, which is open. Leading you down there, you can see you come to the same view, but this time the Duke is sitting on one of the fold-out chairs by the computer bank, and he's eating a pistachio caramel ice cream cone. And like he seems completely unperturbed by your arrival. And you go like, this must be Arsenal. I've never had the pleasure.
You're correct. I'm called Arsenal.
That's quite a fancy bit of tech you have there. My boys have something similar, but I'm afraid it's not as advanced.
The WAP units outside? Yeah, we saw them.
Yes. I'm sure you have your sources. They're not exactly the easiest things to hide. Now, it's this artificial intelligence of yours, I'm told it is extremely computationally powerful.
Yes, it is.
All right. I have some encryptions that I would like you to decode with this artificial intelligence.
How many of them?
3. And he's going to gesture to the 3 hard drives on the computer bank. We've made an adapter here so that you're able to lend your computational power to our network. And he's going to plug the 3 into a, like, it looks like a power bar, but it's obviously not that. It's some sort of connection to a larger network.
Honestly, I'd rather run it off of your network if possible.
He's going to look at you and it's like, it'll take a bit more time.
But it's also less vulnerability for me.
You're a cautious man. I respect that. He's going to reach over to and just unplug the Ethernet cord from the wall. And he's going to hold out his hands to you. No network.
Thank you.
He's going to gesture at a chair. Please sit.
I just step over to the thing, open up the port, and pull out a connection cable and connect in. You understand the first thing I'm going to do is scan the system for anything hostile, correct?
Yes, there's nothing hostile in this.
Well, I'm saying that to him before I...
Oh, it's like, of course.
All right, so yeah, we do the scan. There's no hostile, no viruses, none of that sort of stuff.
All there is a huge chunk of encrypted data that you actually cannot directly access.
Mhm.
Like he said, you're just lending computational power to uncrack the codes.
All right.
And like as you're doing that, he's like, he turns to Fireman. It's like, can I offer you some ice cream?
Oh, absolutely. I wonder what kind of chocolate you got around here.
Oh, we got chocolates galore. And like as you're doing things, he's like rooting around in the back.
Yeah, I'm just there searching with them. It's like, oh man, this looks good. So what's in our treasure chest anyway?